Okay, so I just did half of these, and I was over like 8 minutes, so I don't think I'm like doing it fast enough. So I'm going to start over. Okay, so starting with phenome is b, as in bat. You make that sound by putting your lips together. The manner of articulation is that it stops airflow when you're saying it, so b. And then it is a voice sound because my vocal cords are vibrating as I'm making the sound, b. Then we have d, as in dot. I say that by putting my tongue on the ridge behind my top teeth. The manner of articulation is that it again stops airflow, and it is a voice sound because my vocal cords are vibrating. Then is f, as in fan. The place of articulation for that sound is my teeth on my top row or on my bottom lip, and the manner of articulation is a fricative, a narrow space rubbing together, allowing airflow. And then it's an unvoiced sound because my vocal cords are not vibrating. So f, the friction, not vibrating. The next sound is g, as in gold. That sound happens in the back of my throat. It stops airflow, and it is a voice sound because my vocal cords are not vibrating. Next sound is p, as in pen. The place of articulation is my lips together, or lips closed. The manner of articulation is that it stops airflow, and it is an unvoiced sound. Next phenome is as in hat. The place of articulation is at the back of the throat. The manner of articulation is that it glides. And gliding means that it flows into the next vowel. So words like guide, give, the word nicely transitions to a vowel sound. And then there's an unvoiced sound because my vocal cords are not vibrating. Next is j, as in jug. I make that noise. The place of articulation is at the roof of my mouth. J, my tongue is there. It is a fricative, which means there's a stop and then a fricative of airflow. So j, there's first a stop and then a fricative. And it is a voice sound because my vocal cords are vibrating. Next is k, as in key. That sound, the place of articulation is the back of my throat. Manner of articulation is that it stops airflow. It is an unvoiced sound. Next is log. The place of articulation is the ridge behind my top teeth. And then manner of articulation is liquid, which means it kind of floats in your mouth. And then it's a voice sound. Next is as in milk. The place of articulation is your lips closed. There's nasal outflow, so there is air pushing out of your nose. And then it is a voice sound. Next is n, as in no. Place of articulation is the ridge behind your top teeth. No, that's where my tongue is. The manner of articulation is again nasal outflow, and then it is a voiced sound. Next I have p, as in pen. The place of articulation is lips closed. The manner is that it stops airflow, and it is an unvoiced sound because my vocal cords are not vibrating. Next we have r, as in red. Ridge behind top teeth is the place of articulation. The manner is that liquids, it rolls nicely in the mouth and proceeds nicely with a vowel sound, and precedes nicely with a vowel sound, and it is a voiced sound. Next is s, as in six. Place of articulation behind the ridge behind my top teeth. Manner of articulation is fricatives or fricatives. And then it is an unvoiced sound. Next is t, as in tent. The place of articulation is the ridge behind my top teeth. Manner is that it stops airflow, and it is an unvoiced sound. Next is v, as in van. The let's see, the place is the teeth, the ridge behind my top teeth. It is a fricative, narrow passage allowing for airflow, and then is it a voice sound. Next is w, as in web. Place of articulation is the back of throat. Manner is that it glides, and then it is a voice sound. Next is yo. Place is the roof of your mouth. That's where my tongue is. Yeah. And then it glides is the manner of articulation, and then it is voiced. The next sound, the next phenome is z, as in zebra. The place of articulation is the ridge behind my top teeth. The manner of articulation is a fricative, and it is a voice sound. Next is ch, as in chair. The place is the roof of my mouth. The manner is a fricative, and it is an unvoiced sound. Next is sh, as in shoe. The place is roof of mouth. The manner is fricative, and is an unvoiced sound. Next is sh, as in television. And that is, the place is roof of your mouth. The manner is fricative, and it is a voiced sound. Next we have th, as in think. The place is, your tongue is between your teeth. It is, the manner of articulation is a fricative, and is an unvoiced sound. Next we have the, as in this. The place of articulation is your tongue is between your teeth. This. The manner is that is again a fricative, narrow passage allowing airflow through, and it is an unvoiced sound. Next we have w, as in what. Happens at the back of your throat. Manner of articulation is that it glides, and it is voiced. Next is as in wing. It happens at the back of your throat. The manner of articulation is nasal. There's air coming out of your nose, and it is voiced. Next is the vowel phonemes, beginning with I, as in teeth, E, as in teeth. The position of the tongue starts at the front of your mouth, and then it rolls back, and then your mouth goes kind of wide and smiling, and then it rounds and becomes very close at the end. So we have E, as in teeth. And then we have I, as in rib. And then we have as in take. And then we have as in egg. And then we have as in bat. And then we have I as in tie. And then we have as in pot. I don't know why that seems weird. As in nut. I apologize. And then o as rope. And then as saw. I switched those two. It should be and then o as in rope. And then we have diphthongs as in oil, ow as in house, or as in for, and yeah, these are all of them. These were long vowels, and these are actually a lot harder than you think they would be. I tried my best. I'm sorry.